Liam stared at the stack of envelopes on his kitchen table. Each one a stark white reminder of the weight pressing down on him: student loans, a car loan, credit card bills, and even a personal loan he took out for a medical emergency last year. It felt like he was drowning in a sea of monthly payments, each one pulling him further under. He remembered the initial excitement of getting his first car, the pride of finishing his degree. But now those accomplishments felt tarnished, overshadowed by the relentless cycle of repayment. The stress was constant, a low hum of anxiety that followed him from the moment he woke up until he fell into a restless sleep. He was working hard, but it felt like he was just treading water, with no land in sight. His social life had dwindled to nothing, as every invitation was met with a polite refusal, his mind automatically calculating the cost. He felt isolated, trapped by his own financial decisions. One evening, after a particularly tense phone call with a credit card company, Liam knew something had to change. He couldn't live like this anymore. The first step was the hardest: confronting the problem head on. He spent an entire weekend gathering every single bill and statement. With a deep breath, he created a detailed spreadsheet, listing each debt, the total amount owed, the interest rate, and the minimum monthly payment. Seeing all the numbers laid out in black and white was intimidating. But it was also strangely empowering. For the first time, he wasn't just feeling the vague, overwhelming dread. He was looking at the concrete facts. The enemy finally had a face. He saw that the high-interest credit card debt was the real monster, devouring his payments with its voracious interest rates. This simple act of organization was his first victory. A single ray of light piercing through the storm clouds of his anxiety. He had a map of the battlefield. With this newfound clarity, Liam began to strategize. He researched different debt repayment methods and decided on the debt avalanche approach. He would continue making the minimum payments on all his loans, but he would throw every extra penny he could find at the debt with the highest interest rate, his main credit card. To find those extra pennies, he had to make some serious sacrifices. He canceled his streaming subscriptions, started brewing his own coffee instead of buying it daily, and committed to cooking all his meals at home. He even picked up a freelance gig on weekends, using his graphic design skills to earn extra income. It was tough, and there were moments he wanted to give up and just order a pizza. But he kept his spreadsheet in front of him, a constant reminder of his goal. Each time he made an extra payment, he would update the numbers and watch the balance shrink. It was slow, but it was progress. After nearly a year of disciplined effort, he made the final payment on his first credit card. The feeling of relief was immense, a wave of pure joy washing over him. He had slain the first dragon, but he didn't stop there. He immediately redirected the entire amount he had been paying on that card, the minimum payment plus all the extra cash, and aimed it at his next highest interest debt. Another credit card. This is where the magic of the avalanche method truly kicked in. The payment he was making was now significantly larger, and the second debt began to fall much faster than the first. As he knocked out one debt after another, the momentum grew, creating a powerful snowball effect. The process built not only financial freedom but also an incredible sense of self-discipline and accomplishment. Today, Liam is almost debt-free, with only a small portion of his low-interest student loan remaining. The crushing weight is gone, replaced by a sense of control and confidence. He learned invaluable lessons on his journey to avoid falling back into debt. He now lives by a strict budget, tracking every dollar. He built an emergency fund, a crucial buffer that means an unexpected car repair or medical bill won't send him spiraling back into debt. He uses a single credit card for convenience, but he pays the balance in full every single month, without fail. Overcoming his mountain of debt was more than just a financial challenge. It was a journey of self-discovery that taught him resilience, discipline, and the true meaning of financial wellness. And that is a story on how to overcome multiple loan repayment and steps to avoid being in debt.